Obviously, the thing that's coming out of this game is, why didn't the Colts call a timeout? Well, I don't really know. But what I gotta say is, at least Steelers won. Because, like, that game was a game they absolutely should have won. Either way, guys, let's get right into it. Cue those highlights.
Right. Got it. Ryan steps through and finds a pick. Ngakoue gets another. Right. Deep shot sideline, and catch is made. Seeing some of that first down and goal. As he hands here, Harris, touchdown by McLaughlin, and he has got it. Pickett, end zone, Pickens, one-handed try, incomplete. And that's now 4 scores. Somebody put a call into Beyonce, get her here for halftime. This one's blocked. And electing to bring it out is Dallas Flowers. Full head of steam. Flowers. No flags. Getting a block. Taylor, touchdown.
If you're wearing a horseshoe on the side of your helmet.
And off to Taylor on first down. Wow. What a... Flag on the play. The kick is good. Brings up first and goal. Taylor dropped it, and Matt Ryan is there.
He's been good.
Second and goal. Ryan, end zone. Pittman, touchdown Colts. They hand off to Snell. He's got it. Touchdown Pittsburgh, back on top. Pickett in trouble. Zone and caught in the...
Can they play that style? Here it is, deep.
Here's a shot for Pittman, and up to grab it. Good, strong. They hand off, they don't get it. Play made by Highsmith. Low snap. Ryan lets it go, and this one is broken up. No flags. Steelers will take over.
Last night, the Steelers knocked off the Colts 24-17 on the road. Of course, finally, their first road win since week 1. It's been a while since they lost that many. It's been that many weeks since they won a road game. But yeah, 24-17 win, obviously. Colts fought 4-7-1, probably out of the playoffs. Well, they're definitely out. But yeah, Steelers bounced back. They're now 4-7. Kenny Pickett was actually pretty good, 20 of 20, 174. Didn't do much in the red zone, but, I mean, he was pretty good. Benny Snell was very, very good, very explosive. Najee Harris, again, didn't look great, but he did have a touchdown. Kenny Pickett also ran for 632. He was very good. Yeah, like, he had a good day. And McFarland got a couple big catches and was good as well. George Pickens, I just want to say this. George Pickens, I think, is a very talented player in terms of the fact that, yeah, he's not the most athletic receiver. Like, he really isn't. Obviously, but the fact that he can high point the football really well, which he's athletic, but he's not the most athletic. And surprisingly, he runs really good routes. I just think that, again, I don't like his character whatsoever. Number one. Number two, kind of like an AB situation there. Like, obviously not his behavior or anything like that, but, like, just the way he plays, it kind of looks like AB, except for the fact that he's even better with jump balls. But he's very inconsistent. Of course, he tried to catch that ball with one hand. He could have used 2 hands there. Like, that's a ball you should use 2 hands for. That's why I dropped it. Deontay Johnson, he struggled this year. He's had trouble getting off the line. Hasn't been all him, though. Obviously, quarterback play has not been great to him. But 5 for 50, 49, respectable game. Pat Frymouth, a couple good catches. He was good blocking as well. Of course, Anthony McFarland, a couple big catches. Defensively, though, Minka, I think he played really well. Probably one of his best games of the season. Arthur Mount, Alex Heisman, Terrell Edmonds, all at sacks. TJ Watt was getting pressure, didn't have a sack though. Where is he? Devin Bush Jr. had a very, very solid game. Chase Pierre, of course, had an interception to start the game. He didn't have a tackle though. Colts, Matt Ryan, 23-34, 199, one touchdown, one interception. The only really downfield pass I saw from the whole game was getting to Michael Pittman at the end of the game. He had 67 for 61 on touchdown. Jelani was 9 for 8 for 98. He was definitely his go-to. Jonathan Taylor was very efficient at a touchdown. Yeah, the numbers don't look like that, but again, because the offensive line has just been pretty darn bad this year. Matt Ryan, other than the interception, I think he played pretty well. Just got to throw the ball down more. Obviously, he has probably the worst arm in the NFL for a starting quarterback, but I don't really care. Yeah. Kenny Moore was pretty good at 7 tackles. Zaire Franklin could have been better at 5 and 6. DeForest Buckner had 5 tackles. Stephon Gilmore had 4 tackles as well. Yannick Ngakoue had 2 sacks. One was on block. The other guy made a nice play. Tony Brown also had a sack. So, pretty defensive game, but overall it was pretty entertaining. Chase McLaughlin got his kick block on the 59-yard field goal. Kind of expected that. Not totally, though. Rushing yards, obviously, Steelers actually had a lot more rushing yards. They had the ball a lot longer. It was just a solid game by them. I think that's the reason they won. Obviously, the Colts did take advantage of their opportunities, though. 2 bad turnovers, though. That's another difference. Both offensive lines weren't very good, but, hey, it was a good game in the end. And for this Steelers offense, I said 20-plus points. They got that. Kenny Pickett didn't throw the ball 40 times, not even close. But more hit routes with corners on the strong side of the field. Yeah, they did run a lot of the good combos there. I really like what they were trying to do there. Obviously, it worked out pretty well. Offensively, I will give them a plus. I don't think they actually moved the ball especially well. I'll just give them 2 pluses because they had a very good game. Obviously, they weren't great. They didn't do anything special. There weren't many big plays. But Kenny Pickett made the throws he needed to, and their running game, wasn't very impressive, but I think it worked out in the end. Steelers defense make Matt Ryan move around. They did, and that's what they were supposed to do. I'll actually give them 3 pluses. Obviously, they came to at the end of the game. That's really what you needed there. I think the Steelers defense played a pretty darn good game. Let's get to the Colts now. I got some stuff to talk about them. And for this Colts offense, obviously, the clock management at the end of the game wasn't perfect. JT, he didn't have over 150 total yards, so 30-plus points. They didn't get that. I do think they were okay offensively, though. I'll give them an underscore. I won't give them a minus because, again, I actually don't think they played super bad. It wasn't one of their worst games. Obviously, the turnover wasn't pretty, but that was really – the turnovers weren't pretty, but they were actually moved the football definitely in the second half. Second half, they were much better. So, the fact that they were able to bounce back after a bad start, I'll give them an underscore. I really don't think they played that bad. Defensively, they just did not make some of this plays. I think I'll actually have to give them a minus. On film, they had an off game, I feel like. Yeah, obviously, you could, just from the naked eye, an eye test, Colts offense was worse than their defense in this one. But you really look into it, the Colts, they really didn't have play well against the run, even though they did, kind of. But I think the Colts offense was more encouraging in this one than their defense. Obviously, it's a really bad loss for them. That's all I got for this. Let's get right to the Week 13 Power Rankings preview now. And the Week 13 Power Rankings preview. Chiefs are number 1. It's really not that much argument, really, there. Of course, Eagles at 10-1, okay. So, yeah, that's what I got there. They're really good. Bills 8-3, yeah. Expectation is to win the Super Bowl, obviously. They've been playing well over the past week. Really the problem is they don't know what the heck they're doing on offense. Which, I mean, they probably know what they're doing, but they just don't know what they're doing at the same time. Figure that out. They're probably the best team in the NFL. Cowboys 8-3, a little overrated, but obviously they're here because they've been really freaking good the past 2 weeks. Dolphins 8-3, they should probably be higher, honestly. Vikings okay here. Obviously, they got demolished. Good win, though. Niners overrated, but they're going to be at number 7. I'm okay with them there. Bengals, obviously 7-4. They actually could argue be higher. Titans are fine where they are. Ravens, honestly, I think could be a little lower. That was a bad loss. Jets, honestly, I put it 10. Yeah, Mike White, yeah. They're a little bit of a mess. Commanders, honestly, probably could be 11. Giants, I'm okay here. Same with Seahawks. Honestly, could be lower. Patriots, and there's really not, after the Ravens, there really is a lot of questions here. But obviously the Patriots and Bucks probably could flop them. Obviously, I think the Bucks are still a decent team, but that was a bad loss. Really a bad loss. Okay, Chargers. Yeah. I'll just put it this way. The Chargers are the team that's going to win a close game, but every game should be close, but they're just not a great team. Falcons 5-7. Okay, they are competitive every game. Packers are a little high. Raiders honestly could be higher. They won back-to-back games. Good for them. Saints honestly a little lower. I put the Jaguars and Lions both higher. Browns higher definitely. Cardinals I'm okay with them here. Steelers maybe a little low. I don't know. Colts fine. Same with Panthers. Bears honestly could be a little low. Rams they're awful. They're in shambles right now. They are in shambles. Let me just put it that way. When the Rams are in shambles, they're in shambles, and they are in shambles. Broncos, Texans, okay. So, yeah, I'm fine with this. Pretty good power rankings preview. Obviously, you'll see mine tomorrow. Of course, it comes out. I don't even know when it's coming out. Well, it'll come out. That's all I got there. Hope you guys enjoyed this week 13 Monday Night Football. Week 12 Monday Night Football recap. Yeah, see you in the next one. Here's the game-winning 3 from last night.
Taken. Halliburton. This is to win the game. Indiana wins it.